Hello everybody, how is it going? Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series. It is of course Wrath Classic. And this is going to be the beginning of kind of a different phase of this playthrough because I guess if you hadn't realized, technically we have reached the beginning of the endgame content, which is for us starting to try to get better endgame gear, pre-raid gear still, do some dungeons, get better gear, figure out when we want to switch our spec to fire, which we're not going to do yet. We want to stay frost for a while to do some dungeons, I think. But that's what I've decided, at least. Now what that also means is we want to start thinking about reputation grinding that we want to do, and I'll talk more about that in a minute because there are going to be some very beneficial rewards for us through some of these factions. And it also means, kind of by proxy, we're going to want to start leveling some professions to make gold and to help grind reputation. So let me walk you inside the Violet Citadel here and show you what one of our goals is going to be. We got to start setting some goals. So this is Kirin Tor. They are a faction that we can grind reputation with. Now, because we're a spellcaster, we actually started out friendly with them. So we're almost honored. Now, there's something that we want from the Kirin Tor faction that will very much help us as far as our best in slot gear goes. So we're going to go to the Quartermaster, and I picked up this tablet of Kirin Tor, and I'm actually already wearing it because what it's going to do is allow us to gain reputation for Kirin Tor in level 80 dungeons. And what we're actually shooting for, let me see here. We want to achieve Revered, which is after Honored, so that we can get the Flameheart spell Scalpel, which is next to best in slot pre-raid gear. There's only one better weapon that I have to see where we get it, but this is basically our second best pre-raid gear. It's a good thing to at least shoot for to get some good gear going, a good weapon. The other thing is that we want to switch to offhand, one hand, which is where this comes into play. I can't decide if I want to buy some BOEs for now or if I just want to keep using the staff. I kind of don't want to look like a total weenie when I'm queuing up for dungeons because just having a staff is not really, it's the lesser of the two ways to play mage. So I don't want to look like a fool, you know. But there's some other good rewards we can get if we continue to grind. But this is going to be one of my goals, is to get the Flameheart spell Scalpel. It's going to give us a lot of spell power, a lot of crit, and hit rating. But mainly the spell power, I think, is what we're going for here. But in order to do that, we need to grind reputation. And that's still going to take a minute, even though we're almost honored. So how do we do that? Well, there's a couple different ways. One is through doing dungeons and getting reputation through wearing the tabard. Another is doing dungeon quests, daily dungeon quests, such as this one, which rewards us the ability to choose commendation badges, which reward us reputation. Another still is to do, you can't see me on the screen right now because I don't have the corresponding professions, but there is a daily cooking quest, a daily fishing quest, and a daily jewel crafting. And in addition to our primary professions, I believe cooking and fishing are secondary universal professions that we can learn. We can learn all of them if we want to. You can only have two main professions, such as jewel crafting, tailoring, engineering, etc. But we can learn all the universal secondaries, I believe. But we haven't learned any yet. So doing at least two of those daily, even just one, if we were just doing the cooking every day, that would give us, I believe, 75 reputation every time we do it. Or maybe it's 175, I don't remember. But that's going to be good to do as well. So through grinding reputation like that, we're going to work towards being revered, which isn't going to take that long because we are almost honored. And after honored, we just have to get one more full bar. I forget how much. Looks like it's 12,000. So it'll take a minute, but I'm probably going to I'm not going to be... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this part of our playthrough because I'm just going to have to do some playing off screen, off camera, because there's a lot of grinding that's going to be happening. But I still want to be releasing frequent videos, so we're going to find stuff to occupy our time, and I'm going to probably have to figure out the rhythm, you know, of how this is going to work.
King's honor, friend.
What's going on here?
Go with honor, friend.
I'd love to figure out how to do a portal to Dalaran. I could look that up. There we go. What do I need? Put my portal, like, over here somewhere. Rune of teleportation. Rune of portals. Hold on, let me look this up. How do I get it? Any class can purchase them. Trying to see where we buy them. Wonder if I can buy it here. Interesting. Alright, well anyway, I want to go to Orgrimmar. Because we need to, what we're going to do first, and the other thing I want to do too, sorry to interrupt myself, is, well, I'm going to keep doing dailies to get gold, but there are some quests in Icecrown that are going to reward us with emblems of heroism. And we need 3 more to get our next piece of gear from the quartermaster here. So I tried to solo some group quests, but I need a group to do any of them really. I'm too squishy. So I'm going to be looking to get 3 more emblems of heroism to get my next piece of gear from the quartermaster. And this is all just stuff that'll help us pre-raid in dungeons and just do more damage and be a better equipped, boost our stats. But okay, right now, let me see. Before I do anything, I want to go get a rune of teleportation. And what I also want to do is we're going to train cooking, and we're going to start leveling professions. And I'm probably just going to show you how I get started and do a lot of the grinding off screen. But cooking, at least, it's more about just buying mats or farming them, and it's very quick. Again, we want cooking mainly because we can make money with it, and it's easy to do that, but also because we want to be able to do these dailies to grind Kirin-Tor reputation. Okay. It would make sense if the rune of teleportation was in the Cleft of Shadow. Let's see if we can buy it. Regents.
What are you looking for?
Okay, makes sense. Let's buy 10.
Victory!
Cool. Now we can teleport to Dalaran. Didn't know it was going to be that easy. Okay. Let's go learn cooking. But yeah, I'm not really sure how the daily... There might be more downtime in between videos as I kind of go through this. Or we might... I don't know. I don't want to be too repetitive. But this is also a very transparent playthrough of the leveling process, so... And I'm not going to rename the series now. As far as I'm concerned, we're still on our way to Endgame. The Endgame is when, you know, when Icecrown drops, and we're still trying to get to Endgame, which for me is, you know, finishing the Icecrown raid. So if we don't do that, we have not made our way to the Endgame, as far as I'm concerned. We've not reached it. We're trying to complete the end game, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we know basic cooking. Apprentice cooking. Now what we want to do is make spice bread for 40 levels.
Good stuff, man.
We're going to need simple flour and mild spices to do that. So let's see. We also know first aid, which we didn't really use. So, all right. What do we want to make? Spice bread, simple flour, and mild spices. 40 of them.
What do you need?
We don't want to buy meat.
To victory.
Hello, man.
So let's get 10, 15, 20. By 20 at a time here.
I'll be seeing ya.
And make 20 of these. See how far that gets us. And I've heard this is quick. I've heard we can do this in a couple hours. I'm not going to be doing this though. Like, that's not what this episode is going to be. I mean, I'm honestly not sure what this whole episode is going to be. I'm probably going to cut around a little bit. But I'm just going to have to do some grinding off screen. So at the very least, wanted to set this up and show you what I was going to be doing and kind of working towards, because it's gotten to the point where obviously now that we're done leveling, now that we've finished all the quests, all right, cool, let's do 20 more. We have to set new goals for ourselves.
Good stuff, man.
And those goals are going to be to start grinding reputation to get revered with Kirin Tor. To get 3 more emblems of heroism so that we can get our next piece of gear. And then I'm going to start getting into dungeons. It's just the middle of the night. I have 2 days off, so that the next couple days I'm going to try to do some dungeon playing. But now is not really the time. Right now, specifically. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing tonight. And I'm not going to film all of it. Probably just going to do some leveling of the cooking here. Chill out, listen to some music, and I'll edit y'all in a bit, and we'll see where I am. All right, I'll catch y'all in just a little bit here. Okay, so now we are in Silverpine Forest in the old world. Why? Because we are at 40 cooking skill, and it's time to buy a recipe that may or may not make this a little bit easier, which is smoked bear meat. The meat on the auction house is fucked up expensive, so we're just going to farm some bear meat. Yeah, so we're going to learn smoked bear meat. It's like 200 for a 20 stack, so we can't even buy enough meat. We could do some small eggs, but I'm trying to do this without spending any money, or very minimal money. So what I'm going to do is just go and farm some bear meat, and that is how we're going to get from 40 to 80. We could also do wolf meat. I guess there was no real reason to, like, we could have gone and found a place with wolves. I don't know. But we spent a couple silver there. Obviously, I'm just, just trying to do it economically. I killed a couple bears, and I have not gotten any meat to drop yet, though, so... Okay, so as it turns out, farming wolves is quite a bit faster. The bears just don't drop the meat quite as frequently. Would still be good to sell if I got a bunch of bear meat. I have about 17, but as you can see, I have like triple the wolf meat by now, so anyway, I'm going to be going with the wolves and continue grinding a few here. Hasn't taken me that long, probably 20 minutes or something, but as soon as I started to find the wolves and kill them, shit really started to pick up. So anyway, I'm going to kill some more wolves here. We'll get to 80, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we have 80 wolf meat. We have 17 smoked bear meat, or bear meat, rather. So let's see how close we can get to 80. We are going to have to train up to Journeyman before we get to 80, but I just want to see if I'm going to have to get more meat before I leave and go to a city. So let's see what we got. Okay, so it took 58, I think 58 of these, and I forgot that this recipe is still going to be orange, so we're going to go train up to journeyman, and then we'll be able to get to 80 with this recipe. We'll sell the excess meat, and then we will see what we got from there. Alright, see y'all in a bit. Okay, we are back in Orgrimmar. Man, the teleporting to major cities thing is such a come up. I gotta get more of those runes. I'm going to... I guess I was supposed to make spice wolf meat, but don't worry about it. I forgot about it, and yeah, no big deal. Let's train up to journeyman here,
Bye-bye now.
and Jesus, let's see how long it takes to get. Oh no, we're good. Spice wolf meat. Oh yeah, we're making charred wolf meat. Either way, this is probably like worth more to sell, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's just make the smoked bear meat, because it will easily get us to 7. Oh, my bad. Because it will easily get us to 80. And then we can sell the rest. Okay. What do we want to be doing now? So apparently, ooh, from Horde. Ooh, apparently we want to make more smoked bear meat. Alright, cool. And at 125, we'll make sure we train expert cooking. This will be pretty easy. Oh, 150 is now expert cooking. Okay, fair enough. Let's see how close we can get to 90. With our smoked bear meat recipe, we might not be selling this shit after all. Okay, we're 2 away, so I'm gonna go get some bullshit meat off the auction house, and then I'll meet you in Crossroads for the next part of our cooking journey. Okay, so we're here in the Barrens. We went to the Crossroads. We actually got the quest from Grub right here, and then we had to come all the way down here for our dig rats. And I didn't know what these guys looked like, but they're very, very tiny. So we get a guaranteed, I think, every time. Now the quest is to get 8 dig rats. Yeah, here's one. And bring them back so that we get the recipe. I'm going to get quite a few dig rats because we need to get 40 levels, and I'm pretty sure we used a lot of we used at least 80. We used 80 wolf meat for that recipe, and that did not get us there, so we'll probably do this and then some miscellaneous stuff. The goal is just to spend as little as possible, so you know, we'll see. I'm going to be finding these guys for a while. If it takes a really long time and I get fed up with it, so be it. But, anyway, that's what those guys look like. So I'm going to be doing this for a while, and then I'll catch you once we're ready to do some cooking. You know, I just wanted to chime in as I'm doing this grind process. I've got about 54 dig rats, which has taken me, it's not the quickest, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not quite sure if this is the quickest way. It might be the cheapest and quickest way. That might be true, to get to 130. But once you get into a grind pattern, like whether you're doing whatever you're grinding for, herbs or mining or farming, excuse me. Once you get into a farming pattern, I think there's something really relaxing about it to just put some YouTube on or just some music and zone out and run your route. For instance, I'm just running in a circle here. I think I get about maybe 5 or 6 every loop. So I do this loop around this little quarry, and let me show you how it starts here. But yeah, there's something I like about getting into this farming cycle, the grind cycle, whatever, and just kind of zoning out for a bit. Make some fake money, work on your investments or whatever. It starts right here. We're just gonna wait for this little guy to spawn. But okay, so here's our little guy. So we start here, get the first one, and this is a guaranteed drop every time. Let's kind of, I assume that's why this is recommended. And you just do this little loop here. I'm a little bit ahead of the spawns. There we go. Get the second one. And then we go down, get this guy. And hope this drop doesn't kill us here. I'm gonna grab this guy right here. That's 3 so far. Gonna get 4 off this guy. Got 5 over here. It's gonna be at least 2 more down here, I believe. I hope I don't look like a fool. Let's find out. Yeah, 6. Ooh, maybe there's only 6. Nope. There we go. So 7. That's 7 from one cycle. And it, oh, wait, we got 8. Yo, we got 8. That's good. So we got 8 from one cycle. I understand now. And then sometimes you get these unconscious dig rats. This is pretty macabre. So you let them go, and you kill them again. And you get another one. So all in all, that's 8. 8 every time, guaranteed. And if you can find more, let me know. Plus, you get unconscious ones every now and then that you let loose and then proceed to murder to get an extra. So it's not that quick, but I've been here probably 25 minutes. Yeah, and I've got 66. So I'm probably going to get to 80 or something. Maybe 90. But yeah, just a nice chill little farming cycle. And sometimes you gotta wait here for him to respawn. But just watch a video real quick or something, no big deal. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish up doing this. Okay, so we have actually 100 of these dig rats. So we're gonna turn the quest in because 8 are gonna be used up on the quest. We're gonna get the dig rat stew recipe, use that, and then we're gonna see how far we can get here. I need a cooking fire. All right. Oh, we're getting burned. Shit. All right, let's do this. Let's see how far we get. Go. Okay, so we're hitting 130 now, and the dig rat stew is still orange. Let me see. We still have a lot of dig rat corpses left. Let me see what this wants us to do. I'm going to be honest, because I don't think it's really going to impact me negatively. I'm going to make the rest of these and see how far it gets me. And then it's not going to hurt us. I just over-farmed. So I'm just going to make the rest of them. And after that, we will continue on from there. Okay, so we got to 150 cooking skill. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, but with much dig rat despair, so we are going to train expert cooking. Gonna get these recipes, and I guess the last thing I want to go do in org before I tell you what we're gonna do next is just see if these dig rats are worth anything. Because they're specific and take time to farm, but it's a hyper niche use for them, so I don't really... But it is a very good recipe. Like, that took us from 90 to 130, no problem. So let's see. Let me scale back. I'm going to list 20 for 80 gold. Because that is some time out of my life. And then I'll list 3 for 1 gold. Because nobody else has them listed. What else you want me to do? Okay, so we're here in Hammerfall, Eartheye Highlands, and we talk to Kina, and we get the curiously tasty omelet, which we're going to go farm raptor eggs to be able to make. Let's just teach ourselves that recipe right now, and this is what we're going to be doing to get to level 175. Oh no, I can't click on anything. Yeah, pretty simple recipe there. So what we're gonna do now is, I believe, go right outside. And after this, we're also going to want to pick up the recipe Roast Raptor. However, I'm not seeing it. There it is. We need expert or master cooking, expert cooking. I think we need the next level of cooking. Anyway, we'll be able to learn that once we get to 175. But after we get all our raptor eggs, should be 35 levels, 45 levels. Ooh, am I right about that? I can't do math. No. Oh, we only need 25. All right, this is about to be easy. After we get another 25 levels, then we're gonna be able to do that. And go from 175 to 225 with roast raptor flesh. Roast raptor. From roast raptor flesh. Anyway, so I'm going to do some grinding of the raptors around Erethy Islands. And then we're going to report back after that, see what we got to go. Okay, I got 25 eggs. So let's see how far we can get with 25 omelets. Let's see if we can get all the way to 175. Okay, so it looks like, oh, we're one away. Are you for real? Are you for real? All right, so I finished up my my raptor meat, and I actually already bought artisan riding. Just finished up doing that. So what we're going to do now is go to Fellwood, because we need to buy a recipe for giant eggs, monster omelet or something, I don't know. And then we need to get some bear meat and some giant eggs. So we're gonna go over there and do that next. Okay, so we're actually in Everlook in Winter Spring because I messed up. We have to go back to Fellwood, but well, point is I actually should have gone to Fellwood to begin with, because there's another recipe I can only get there that I need. But we're gonna get the monster omelet, and we're gonna learn that, and then we're gonna go make 25 of them, and then we're gonna go to Fellwood and learn how to make juicy bear burgers and make a bunch of those. And in order to get, we need 25 giant eggs, and we're gonna get them from the moonkin here. And we also need, I realized there's an entire resources quantity list, so we need, that I just missed last night when I was doing this. So now we need 25 giant eggs and 40 bear flank, and we're pretty close to being done in the old world with our cooking leveling. So anyway, I'm gonna go kill some moonkin here, and go get the juicy bear recipe. I'm probably gonna get my bear flank here as well before I even do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys after I'm done getting all that together. Okay, so we are able to now make 4 juicy bear burgers. I already made the 25 monster omelets to get to 250, and this is where Bale is in Blood Venom Post. So anyway, let's make these, and hopefully it'll get us to 285. That's what we want, 285. All right, the 40 left me just shy of 285. So I'm gonna go get a little bit more bear meat, and then we'll move on to our final old world location for our cooking next. All right, so we are in Silithus. I thought for a second that it might be too tough to do this, but it was actually very easy to come down here and get the quest for the recipe that we are now doing, which is smoked desert dumplings. We just got to kill a few more of these dredge strikers, and there's one other variety as well. And we probably only have to make, I forget how many we have to make. We technically only have to get to 300. We might be able to go further than that. But anyway, so I'm going to make some of these desert dumplings in Silithus here. And then we're going to go to Outlands. Okay, cool. So we got Baxter here in Thrallmar. And we're going to train Master Cook. And then we are going to have to figure out where to buy this recipe. Let me see. So we got to find Cookie One Eye. We are in Thrallmar, right? Yeah. Cookie One Eye, check it out. All right. Let's get the Ravager dog. Awesome. Let's learn this recipe. And let's also sell some shit. To make room. All right. Cool. I'm assuming that we're going to want to go down here or over here. And how much Ravager meat do we need? Cool. Sounds good. So we're going to go kill the Ravagers over here. And then after that, we will go to Nagrand to get some Talbuck meat and do the final Outlands grinding. Very quick in Outlands. So I'll see you after that. Just need one more of these things.
That spell isn't ready.
Damn. When you only need one more. I don't know why I'm doing solo, single, whatever you want to call it. There we go. There's two just in case. Back to the fire. Please. Alright, well, I'm just going to go to Nagrand then, and we'll do the rest there. Okay, so we just got the roasted Talbuck recipe, or Talbuck steak recipe from Nula here in Nagrand. And now we're going to go kill some Talbuck somewhere. I forget what they look like. These are the cleft hoof. Alright, here we go. I think we need like 25 or something. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. So we're going to kill until we have enough to get to 350, and then we're going to head to Northrend after this. So we got 21, 22. We got 21. Let's see how close we can get. All we need is 350, then we head back to Northrend. I believe we want to just go to Dalaran and learn Grandmaster. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to port to Dalaran. Ooh, and we do need to complete the Northern Cooking quest. Okay, so we actually had to just come to Vengeance Landing to get this quest and train up to Grandmaster, so we're going to do that now. We're going to train in Grandmaster, which is a decent amount of gold, actually, damn. And we're going to also get this quest. Cool. And bring 4 chilled meat. I also want to look at these other recipes. I'm not going to bother buying them yet because they cost money. I think rhino dogs are something we're going to want to do. I don't know. Let's just kill some wolves here and try to get 4 chilled meat. Which I suppose is another reason that the wolves are here. I would assume that I don't think there's a quest to kill wolves other than this. I remember there were like no quests to kill these things. So, oh wait. Can be found on any Northrend beast. I think we just gotta kill the beasts out here until we get them. Okay, these rams have the best chance of dropping chilled meat, so we came up here to kill these guys, get 15 or 20, and then we'll move on with our lives. Okay, so let's turn this chilled meat in. Cool. Let's just learn 25 recipes. Cool. So now we have 16 left. Let's see if that is going to be enough. Ooh, it's a yellow recipe. Oh, we're only supposed to get to 65. Okay, okay. I think we need 4 more then. So that's not that bad. I'll go get the rest of that chilled meat and then we'll get the rhino recipe. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're in Storm Peaks, killing some ice steppe rhinos in order to get our rhino dog meat, rhino dog stuff made. We only need to make 9 of them to get to 375, so we're going to be fighting these rhinos. They have one of the best drop rates of all the enemies, of all the rhinos in Northrend. So this is what we're doing. And when we're done here, we're going to have to do another quest chain to get the next recipe. Okay, so this took me a second to figure out. We're in Dalaran, and what we're trying to do is make this Kungaloosh recipe, which you can only get after completing the quest that we already did in Sholazar, where we make that weird like liquor from that weird machine, if you remember. And after that, you have to come find this guy, I looked around forever and I couldn't find him. But he's a washed up mage, and I already completed the quest. But he gives you the recipe for Kungaloosh. So now, the nice thing about the Kungaloosh recipe is that I believe we can literally just buy the resources to make it from a vendor in here. And I'm going to go over here just to make sure that is true. But that's going to get us to 400. And I think once we get to 400, we can start doing the cooking dailies and kind of just keep leveling it up from there. Yeah, let me see what the innkeeper's got. It's not the innkeeper.
State your business.
Here we go. So we need savory snow plums and tundra berries, which are very cheap. It's all right. Let's get to a cooking fire here. I hope there's one in here. There might not be. I might have to. Here, wait. Can I make a fire? Okay, I can. Make it in a better spot to please my aesthetics. All right, that is a terrible looking spot. So cool. Let's make 30 Kungaloosh. This is technically supposed to get us to 400. And then after this, we have dailies and tokens. The tokens from dailies will give us new recipes, basically. And that will basically let us level up. But this is good, because now we can start doing dailies to get Kirin Tor, what do you call it? Reputation. So that's all we really wanted from this. So anyway, I'm going to keep making this until we get to 400. Probably going to have to buy quite a bit more. And then we'll, honestly, probably be good to just start doing some dailies here. Okay, so we are 400 cooking. And in order to get to 450, we're going to have to do a bunch of daily quests here. Not a big deal, because what we wanted to do was have access to our daily quests here, which I just picked up our first one. So let's go do it. What we have to do is, let me read this again. We have to pick up a bunch of glasses of wine and cheese platters around the city and bring it. So we're going to try to do that here. I'm looking at my quest icons here to figure it out. So here's one. Let's see. Also potentially finding a guild right now. Well, we got a guild. Somebody right before I started this recording, I was messaged and just told them my schedule is weird, but they seemed chill. So we'll see. Obviously, not sure how much I'll be able to play, but maybe I think having a guild with people to run anything with or do quests will help us. This is an easy quest, and it'll give us 150 rep. We can learn some other recipes, and also we have so much Kungaloosh. I mean, look at all this, which is sick. It'd be cool if I could learn how to make honey mint tea, but yeah, I want to try to sell it as well, so we'll see. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the whole goal of this, and I'm not sure how long this episode's gonna end up being once I edit it, but the whole goal of this was to be able to do these dailies, which we are now able to do. And I think I'm gonna level fishing too. I'm not gonna make a video out of it. I don't think it matters. But I'm gonna level fishing too, because it'll help us with cooking, and we can make some more supplemental money. Money. Wait, where's the aged Dalaran Limburger? Where's the Dalaran hamburger? We're missing the Dalaran cheeseburger. Oh, that's a weird. Okay, I got it. Cool. So we're gonna get a small spice bag and a token.
Off with you.
We also got 150 Kirin Tor reputation. So basically, all this was to say. Hold on. All this was to say that we are just gearing up to get as much reputation with the Kirin Tor as possible. So yeah, that's what we're going to be getting up to. That's one of the things. Like I said, I'm also going to level fishing, and we're probably going to pick up jewel crafting so we can do as many dailies as possible with these quests. But anyways, I appreciate y'all as always. Kind of a different form of episode here, so we'll see how it all comes together once I edit it. And as we move forward, we might do more of this because there's going to be a lot of farming, a lot of grinding, and a lot of... Okay, catch y'all in the next episode when we move on to the next thing. Later.